name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe and come on in. So we got back last night, I don't know, it was probably almost 9 o'clock, and we were wiped. The kids were wiped. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. We'll put some footage towards the end of the video of our time at the pool, the little water slide. Some of you might not want to watch it, so I don't want to put that in the beginning, but those who like to keep up with the family and see that stuff, you may want to see it, so we'll put it at the end. But it was a lot of fun, and it was really nice meeting Mike at Market Street Liquidator. He's a very nice guy, and I think probably the biggest there's several takeaways, but I guess practical things that, you know, tips, things to know, things to learn is, I guess, one big, not really concern that he had, but one thing that he wanted to make sure was communicated was about expectations. That he gets lots of people that come in and buy pallets. I mean, he used to kind of do what we all do. He used to buy pallets, he would break them down, he would sell individually. He had a bin store in Hollister, Missouri for a couple of years, and his business shifted somewhat because those bin store pallets, they're so hard to come by. Like, there's not a lot of those pallets and truckloads. I'd say there's a lot out there, but in comparison to how many there were 2 years ago, it's a lot different, and he shifted his business because there was a lot of pallets that you couldn't get. Like, there's a lot of those pallets, they were not available. Amazon quit selling them, and they still do, but just not near as many as they used to. I think they started kind of sorting their pallets differently. But what he was concerned most about was expectations of new pallet flippers. That a lot of people come in and they're expecting to make, you know, thousands of dollars. You know, whether that be an extreme unboxing, which I don't see, you know, an extreme unboxing causing that type of situation, just because, you know, when we buy a pallet, we may double our money. There's other people that they buy a single pallet, they, you know, may double, triple their money. There hasn't really been very many pallets that had outlandish numbers. And if they were, they may be still sitting on some of that product because some people are. But just the expectations, what people are expecting to make, you know, in this game, the pallet flipping business, it's a long-term thing. Is that you may get one pallet that sucks or two pallet that sucks, but then you may get a string of 5 or 6 pallets in a row where you really rock and roll, and you can't accurately assess whether you're going to make money or not off of 2 or 3 pallets. And I think that's where we got in trouble early on, is we bought 5 pallets and then we started immediately buying truckloads. Granted, you know, part of that was because we knew that you were going to win some pallets and you were going to lose some pallets, but the more you buy at a time, you mitigate those risks to where it's more of a calculated or an educated risk at the same time. So if you're out there, you're buying individual pallets, you're buying individual lots, just know that sometimes you're going to lose, but that doesn't mean that every pallet's going to be a loser. Sometimes you're going to get a pallet that makes you several $1,000s, but not every pallet is a home run pallet. So pick the median on those, and you will be able to build a business that's much more successful long term. You'll be able to scale it more accurately, and you'll feel comfortable about your decisions when you have proper expectations. So I'm at our usual meetup spot for selling items from Facebook Marketplace, and we've sold lots of baby gates. He just had a lady buy 3 baby gates, and we sold the one earlier today. I've got another lady who's going to meet me here in probably 4 or 5 minutes. At least that's the planned meetup time. And buy another baby gate. It's crazy. I was beginning to think that we're not going to sell these baby gates because we've had, I don't know, 10 to 15 listed this week and lots of nibbles, but nobody buying any of them. But then all of a sudden today, maybe it's payday, I don't know, but lots of people wanting baby gates. So sold. After this next one, be 5 baby gates today, and I don't even know how much that is. 140, be like 180 bucks for 5 of them. We still have probably a pallet and a half left. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's a full pallet, but stacked on a pallet. Probably we have 6 feet worth of baby gates, I should say. It's still too many baby gates, but listing them in smaller quantities, it's less confusing, and I'm excited about it. So I'll wait around and meet her, and then I got to show you something that I accidentally did to Lucas's head yesterday while filming with the GoPro with him coming down the slide. So I'll get back home and I'll show you that. It was an accident. I'm sure you dads out there can understand. You play with your kids, sometimes they accidentally get hurt. Y'all see what I did to his head right there?